Hi everyone and welcome to our little hobby nook. I'm Helen and in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick little tutorial on how I use my Neocolors in our colouring books. So I had a couple of requests from people on how to do it. So I've got some examples that I've shared. You've probably all seen these before from various videos. So we've got these two pages using the Neocolors with a border, and then this one straight up with no border, just straight onto the paper. Then we've got this one as well, similar but with different colour palette. Then we've got one in mouse guard, and we've got this one, and then we also have one in Magical Dawn, if I can find the page, and we have this one which is more of a blend rather than the stippling motion that I'll be showing, but this was done the same sort of way, but I just wanted more of a smoother finish. So we are going to be working in this book, so let me find the page, and we are going to be doing this one, Swan page. So we've got a border already there, so I've not got to worry about it. And I'm going to pause and then zoom you in. Okay, so that should be enough. So you're going to need a bit of tissue. This is just from a bit of kitchen roll. It's just so you can wipe your brush. I like to fold it up because it gets wet. You're going to want some water brushes. I've just got a pen tail, a Derwent, and an Arteza. They are fairly the same size nibs on them. You can use whichever one you find easiest. I've got them all out because some flow a bit more than better than others. You're going to want a little pot of water. This is just an old Belgian chocolate bug brownie thing I just used, so recycling. You're going to want obviously your Neocolors, so I need to pick those out. I've just got mine in this case here that I've just tipped absolutely everywhere. So the colours we will be using is the Turquoise Green, the dark green, the let's see, Malachite Green, and where's the other one? Of course it's gone missing already. And the Greenish Blue. So those are the four that we are going to be using. If you don't have any water brushes, you can just use any old bog standard paintbrush. We've got a variety of brushes that we have on hand. These are mainly for us painting Warhammer, so these ones aren't actually ideal because they're very detailed. But any brushes will do. Also a little tip, always store your brushes upside down with the plastic nibs on so the water doesn't go into the ferrule. Just a little tip. So we're going to start with the darkest colour, and that one for this set will be the dark green. Let me just test that out first. Yep, the dark green. So all we're going to be doing is from the outside edge, we're just going to be doing lots of little circles, various sizes, just in random places on the outside. Don't have to be too close together, you don't have to be too far apart, because we're going to be adding some more as we go. So I'm just going to do this all the way around. Let's see, let's do a little bit more coming in, because I am using just the 4 colours. You don't have to be neat, doesn't matter how neat, even how messy you are being. Okay, then we're going to go in with the next colour. So this one will be the Malachite Green. So when you come in with the next one, obviously you're bringing the colour, the lighter colour out, but you also want to add the colour in throughout the colour that you just added. And you'll basically be doing that with all of the colours, but the lighter you get, the less you're going to have in the area that you've already done. So we're going to bring this out a bit more here. Like so. Okay, and then we're going to come in with the next one, and we're going in with the Greenish Blue. And again, I'm going to add just a little few dots here and there in the areas we've already done, including up in the darkest area. Not many, just a couple. And then we're bringing this down further in towards the image. Okay, and then next up, the Turquoise Green. And again, just a couple here and there in the areas we've already done. Doesn't need many, just to fill the gaps. And then we're bringing it out down here to lighten it up. Okay, so now we've got all of our dots down. We are going to go in with our water brush with our bit of tissue ready, just to make sure it's not oversaturated. You don't want too much water. Like I say, if you don't have a water brush, just any paintbrush will do, just to dip it in your water, dry it off a little bit, and then go in. So I don't really have any sort of plan as to when I do it, where I start. I just start, because I go in afterwards and fix up any mistakes or add in any extra as I go. So I think I'm going to start over this side. So I do start so I don't rub the page as I'm colouring, because I do have a tendency to scrape my hand across and then get it all on my hands, and it can smudge. So as we go in, we're just putting a little bit of water on each of the dots in a stippling motion. Don't worry if you mix the colours, because that's kind of what you want. And every so often go in and just wipe your brush as you go. It will look messy, but don't worry, because we can go in and fix that up. So I'm going to go ahead and get all my water on, and then I will bring you back. So one thing I did forget is to put just a protective sheet of paper behind, just in case of any bleed through. You shouldn't do, especially in Hannah Carlson's books, but just in case you decide to have a big splurge of water come out, it can bleed through a little bit, but it should be fine. But like I say, a little bit of a piece of back of paper behind your image and you're good to go. So be right back. Okay, so now we've got all of the dots activated. I am now going to go in with the actual crayon with the paintbrush, and I'm going to take it directly off of the crayon, and then just darken up and add in where I feel like I need to fill in some gaps or add in a bit more colour. And just keep playing until I'm happy. So you can either leave it as it is, or like I say, come in with more. You can also go back and go directly on the page with more dots and do it that way, but I just find it easier just to take it from the brush and do it that way. And then as you go, I just change colours and blend them in. So there's no wrong or right way of doing this. This is just how I do it, how I like doing it. One way for me is going to be a different way for someone else. It just adds a fun way of using them. Let's go a little bit lighter. Bring it down here a bit more. So you don't have to be neat at all, unless you want to be, of course, but where's the fun in that? And you will pick up the colours that you've already put down, because with the Neocolors they do keep activating each time you put water on them. So if you don't want the colours to mix, then you can fix it as you go. You can get a spray fixative, and as you put your different colours in, you can fix the colour, and then it won't activate again. So this technique comes out differently depending on the books you're using as well. So with these thicker pages, they do take the water mediums differently to as if you was using, say, Amazon print paper. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep playing, and then I'll bring you back once I'm happy. Okay, so I think I'm at the point where I am happy with it, and I think I probably will just go in and blend just a little bit more off camera, but I have put quite a bit of water on there, so I'm going to let it dry. Probably put the hairdryer over it, and then I'll add in some Posca, probably just to add in some dots and highlights to bring it out. But what I will do is I will pop up a photo at the end of the video so you can see it, because for some reason this does look black and a pale blue on my screen, so hopefully in editing it does actually look like the colours it should be. But if not, like I say, I will pop up a video at the end, and if you follow us over on Instagram, I will be posting the whole picture once it is completed over there. So I hope you found this tutorial useful or helpful. I do apologise, I'm not very good at explaining things, but I hope that it did help. So until next time, I hope you have a nice day and see you in the next one. Bye.